Greetings and salutations to you people of the interwebs, and welcome to this week's edition of Transformer of the Week, where I'm going to be looking at this guy. This is, this guy is Razorclaw. Now, he is a Predacon, and he is called Razorclaw. You may have noticed he is not a lion, and probably not the centre of a giant combining robot, because we're talking Beast Wars at the moment. We're having a bit of a lull. There's nothing coming out at the moment. We're having a lull, or at least nothing that I've been receiving. New things, so I thought I'd take a and it's quite new to me. I bought it from... Did I get this guy from eBay? I think I bought this guy on eBay. Yeah, it's a crab transformer, so that's worth talking about on itself. So, nice clashing purples and oranges here. It was probably relevant to how they're making some of the new figures at the moment with Hasbro. It's made of translucent purple plastic. And some of these bits, there's copper. It's painted copper underneath the translucent, so it gives it that extra depth and sheen to it. So that's quite a technique that they're still utilising to this day. So he's a fiddler crab. He's a crab that fiddles. All the sculpt work is mostly great, just the texture on the shell, just the bumps. Just all the sculpt work they've put in there is magnificent. Love his little beady eyes there. His big claw looks proper intimidating. He's got his little nippy claw as well. This orange plastic legs, the sculpt's not quite as good on these bits. They're very kind of like joined together. It would be nice if they would have just been a little bit more separate, even all the way to the pin. It would have been good. And yeah, these legs back here, just chilling out. They're just chilling out. I'm not sure if crabs have those, but I don't think so. I don't think they just have just an extra pair of just pincy things there. And on the underside, it's just a robot doing a yoga pose. But he's still fun. So he's got this big pincer here. Got a hinge that can open up there. There is a gimmick on that, but we'll go into that more on the robot mode. And so he's got a ball joint there, and there's a joint there as well. So he's got quite a nice bit of articulation there. Again, this does open, but we've got a gimmick there. We'll go into that on the robot mode. Put ball joints and stuff like that. These legs can go all the way like so. If you want some top scuttling. Yep. Obvious visual head syndrome there. But I like the way that the underside, or the back of the head is sculpted so it is the crab's mouth. So you can get a little bit of, hello, I'm a crab. We got crabs, people! Crabs, people. Yes, he's got a little mouth there. I love that. I really do like that. I don't know if we can make that out. A little crab mouth. Genius. Absolutely brilliant. But he is a transformer, and he does transform quite simply, this one. So we unpeg that there. That goes all the way to the back. That means we can fold down and spin round these legs. Fold down, spin round these legs. Just kind of pull the head up slightly, so it's like so. Then we take these halves of the shell and fan those out. That allows us to fold these back. Then we can fold these down And there we have Razorclaw in his robot mode. So it's a Beast Wars basics figure. So a scout class, or I suppose they're a bit bigger than what Legends are today. But, a very simple transformation for a simpler time. But still, one of the first times they started using proper, universal ball joints all the time. And there were some in G2, but, Beast Wars was particularly the dawning of ball joints, really. Of learning how we could make so much expression on them. So, yeah. This smaller claw, like we said before, doesn't have a gimmick. So he's got like a little blaster there, hidden away in there for a bit of a pew 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 pew, should he wish that. And then his big claw gives him his name. I was going to think of a fancier name, nomenclature, or his namesake is. Some razors come out of that. So that's his razor claw. And look at this one, looks like it's particularly either serrated or dripping with something. And again, just some excellent paintwork. We can see the copper here on these wings, I suppose they are now. He does have a rub sign. Let it be known that I don't know how well this will come out on camera. Not at all. Rub, damn it, rub. No. Anyway, he's a Predacon. He's a crustacean. Crustaceans tend to be Predacons. It's one of those rules of Beast Wars, especially in Western Beast Wars. Japanese didn't really ever... The differentiation. How they differentiated animals in Japan was a lot different than how they did it in the Western thing, where you had, your insects, your dinosaurs, your crustaceans tended to be Predacons, whereas your mammals, some of your fish, Maximals, birds, Maximals. So yeah, it's that thing. So he's cool. He's cool, and you get more of the orange here. You can see this this crustacean kind of sculpt all over the place, which is really cool. And this is really smooth here. It would have been nice for him not to have those peg holes. I mean, those peg holes kind of detract a lot from the... I think they could have either blocked those up or just done something with them in the sculpt. In that head sculpt, man. That is a weird head sculpt. I almost kind of think that in the Michael Bay movie universe, whoever started doing the designs on those figures kind of looked more towards some of the weird Beast Wars head sculpts than they did actually the G1 head sculpts, because the movies have some weird cat butt crab faced head sculpts, and this, if you told me that was a movie head sculpt, I'd believe you. All in all, yeah, he's a fun figure, a fun little transformation. I love all the translucent plastic and the different paints going on to make it that pop. The little side armour on the thighs there. It's lots of details, lots of fun, piercing red eyes that just come out of nowhere there. And just the little sculpt details just make this a fascinating little figure that, although simple, in my opinion, works really quite well. Fun. A fun time. A fun guy. No, he's not a mushroom, he's a crustacean. But that's why it's this week's Transformer of the Week, anyway. And join me next week, there'll be more Transformers, more weeks. But until then, the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave your... something in the thing. Yeah. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. And because you deserve it, let's do a bump, shall we? Bestow! Here we go. Once we connect. Bestow! Fisto!